101.3 Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info.
Good morning, 27 minutes about 6 o'clock. How are you? It's Tuesday, 18th May 2021. My name is Ogbevire. We're getting to the dailies at this time. Just the Punch and the Guardian is all we have for you today. PDP governors call for state police restructuring, ranching. That's in the Guardian newspaper. We have also from the Guardian. Ekiti organized labor rejects withdrawal of new wage. Reviews strategy to safeguard security facilities in Southeast. Huriwa urges police. Pressure terrorists to surrender. CDS task human rights groups. Military needs $2 billion in security, says NAF. New national policy seeks expanded local content in telecoms. Strike, the law and constitutionality of collective bargaining. That's in the Guardian. Macron holds summit on post-COVID Africa finance. In the Punch, residents panic as robbers attack 10 Lagos homes in 3 days. Lagos Mall's holiday for traditional worshippers. INEC meets security chiefs as burnt offices rise to 21. Asaba Court reps Northern Caucus splits. Minorities back Southern governors. Some foreigners don't need NIN for SIM registration. That's what the NCC is saying. Some. Cannabis will aid our industrial drive, boost IGR, a rep spokesman. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009. We are on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH, on WhatsApp 080-9030-6416. We start with WhatsApp at this time. No reason for RISAC to delay payment of his ad hoc staff if not for an attempt to undue or fraudulent manner. What else would they give us reasons? Womet is asking. VP, if you have intention to contest for presidency in 2023, don't deny it. Make your intention known. You have every right to contest, though you don't merit my support. Fairwell Cliff send that in. I support the call for ban of open grazing. It's another way of checking the activities of herdsmen. Ezekiel Isaiah. Forum. Reset clarifies why some of those who work for them are yet to be paid well. Hope they've seen how complex it is to have issues resolved once, but they wholly attack Buhari to restructure Nigeria today, even when restructuring is never an exercise in simplicity. PDP Governors Forum back the ban on open grazing. Outside the press statement and open communique issued by the political class, is there nothing else needed as a legal instrument to empower enforcement and implementation procedures? David Amadi is saying that. Henry is calling from Burukiri. Good morning, Henry.
Good morning. This is Mr. Henry calling from Port Harcourt. Yeah, I want to say pertaining your in-hand news, where Samuel Anusike was saying that during the regime of Minister of Transportation, that he never created anything. So I want to be, before this Minister of Transport came on air to make that statement, I think for me it is truth. If Samuel Anusike will tell the people the truth, how many employment he has created in that Ikore local government? No, the major problem we have in this country that if somebody will come and say the truth because the person does not belong in your party, or maybe the person is not dancing to your tune, you begin to see that what the person is saying is wrong. For me, I think what the Minister of Transport said is truth. It is for the present administration to go back to his drawing board and begin to see where he has made mistakes and try to see how you can take employment.
All right, thank you. George is in Rumelwa. Good morning, George. Please put off the radio. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. Anunobi Oekachi KC, point one product you've attracted River State, Wanosike to Amechi. I doubt if Wanosike listens to the news. No informed Rivers man will ask this question. We go back to WhatsApp at this time. Sami Wanosike tackling the Minister of Transportation to show his work in River State as a minister. During the time of Amechi as a governor, he employed over 10,000 teachers and other employments were made by him. But since Governor Wike took over, no employment has been made. Even the 5,000 employment he promised is yet to be done. Maybe we're waiting to use it as a campaign during the election. Around face, RSU had some lecturers if you remember that. T-Law, Nigerian PDP governors in Ibadan asking President Buhari to sign an executive order to the Senate to transmit more power to them. The one they use it against the judiciary, local government, and state assembly. All they need is state police to intimidate political opposition and control the resources to divert state money to their personal pockets. Alfred is in Rumola. Good morning, Alfred. Hello, Alfred.
Yes.
Good morning.
And that's what I'm saying. So, is this their support? Sometimes they are orally supporting this way. When we go to principle and practice, they will never. So what they say in the newspaper and the radio, they will not act it when they have their meeting. They will not call the opposition party to say that this thing must be done. And how do they support? We are always tired of hearing this thing from paper, hearing this thing from news. They are not doing it as well. Like what they were promising us when they enter into office, they will do. They are not doing. So hearing all this promise support is ironic. Thank you, sir. And thank you.
All right, thank you, Alfred, for calling. We have Emi Fiara. Unionism is supposed to help fashion ways of ensuring states and institutions function optimally for the betterment of the people. But in Nigeria, unionism only pursues self-interest, self-aggrandizement. They are tools for enthronement of mass suffering. NLC, please don't be a clog in the wheel of the ongoing socio-economic transformation in Kaduna State. We have Yahamadu Charles, attack on Minister of Transportation by a Korea local government area boss. It still baffles me when most of these local government area bosses attack the person of Amechi. Most of them were supposed to have been in jail over their criminal activities and cultism, if not for Amechi as the governor that brought them into the political space. It's indeed a shame. Alozie is in Amuma. Good morning, Alozie. Oh, he's left the building. The call screener is back, by the way. I'm sure you can notice that. SIAT should try to see to the problems of the host communities. That's what Phyllis is saying. Called in the right direction, PDP governors by Honorable Manasseh Wakma. The attack and counter-attacks between Governor Wike and Minister of Transportation, Chibika Amechi, and the supporters is so worrisome because this is the time to think about bringing peace and finding a solution to the insecurities bedeviling our state and the entire nation. America Monday sent that in. Korea local government chairman Samuel Wanosike faults Chibika Amechi, ask him to show his project in River State as a minister. Very funny. Mr. Ishi, please, I have this simple question to ask you. Apart from renovating your council headquarters and working the roundabout that will not benefit the people in any way, tell us, what have you done for the past 3 years with the people's money? You hear this smell. Bianjua, thank God, send that in. We've got John. John, you're calling from Emohua. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. My name is John, calling from Emohua, Ogbevire, precisely. Samuel Wanosike, the chairman of the Ikure local government area, attacked Chibika Amechi on your in-house news. I want to ask, Samuel Wanosike should understand that he's not the only local government chairman in 23 local governments in River State. Every time he's coming on radio to attack his new brother, you should know that no side, no ties, no way that Chibika Amechi, the current Minister of Transportation, is his mate. Even his somebody, his principal officer, who is which is Inyesowike, never attack Amechi the way Samuel Wanosike attacking Amechi every time, every moment. Amechi never be his mate. Samuel Wanosike should see himself as Amechi's first son's mate, Chikampa. Because Chikampa and Samuel Wanosike should be a mate.
All right.
Even though Samuel Wanosike is no Chikampa, but in the other way around, they are mate.
All right, thank you. We've got Mike from Ilili. Good morning, Mike.
Yes, I support Samuel Wanosike. What he said against us. The minister, he wants to contest for governor. He's not the first minister who have a River State. Tami Danagogo, the current secretary to the governor, is a former minister of transportation and sports. When he was in minister, did you see him attack Amechi? What's wrong with Amechi? If you want to contact the governor, let him tell us. He was the governor. He received over 26 billion naira. What did he do compared to what he's done? What he did? He did nothing to me. He has done so many projects in River State. That's why we are suffering today. He created a job he cannot pay.
Are we suffering today?
Yeah, everybody is suffering because that is rich company on this administration. They decided to 20 billion naira. They started a rich company under Amechi government. That money was diverted.
But the syringe company, wasn't it working?
Yeah, Nothing.
It was not working.
It was not working. I'm hearing you.
Mike. I have syringes in my office from that syringe company. So if you say they were not working, where did they bring the syringes from?
It was abandoned. They diverted 30 billion. Go and investigate.
No, there's no need to investigate. Hold on. The River State government said they found 2 people. They indicted 2 people, right? Where are they now?
Of what?
Where are they now?
Where
are the people that the River State government indicted? Where are they?
Ask Amechi, because Amechi broke.
No, it was not Amechi that indicted them. It was this government. Where are those 2 people now? 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009. Okustandi, Kaduna government sacks over 7,000 workers. Not a welcome development at all, because people that were sacked have families. What will happen to them at the moment and their families, adding to the rate of unemployment in the country? How will they feed? Good morning. One of the should hide his face in shame. Was it not River State when Amechi employed 10,000 teachers? How many have we employed? Shame to government of River State. Amarachiku from Oyibo. Devolution of power, PDP government seek constitutional amendment. These men are a bunch of comic makers. So all of the power the constitution has granted to them, they still want more. Even when they've all failed. And when we call for justice, they kill our people. I don't blame them. Kingsley, the governor is using Rivers money to do PR. So government is quick to dole out Rivers money to compensate people. But flood is coming. Demonstration teachers, pensioners are begging, they're being owed. We will all be all right. Kingsley, send that in. We've got Chidi calling from Station Road. Good morning, Chidi. How are you?
Yeah, and God bless you. Good morning, Richly.
Good morning.
See, I'm not a politician. I don't have interest in whether this person is weak, whether this person is Amechi. If somebody has been in government before and the person did not do some certain things he's supposed to do, the essence of the new person to come in is to correct the incorrect. Right now, based on what I heard from the minister, right now, there is unemployment in Rivers State. And in this Rivers State, the cost of living is very high. Nobody should come and talk politics is there unemployment? The answer is yes. And the government should do something concerning it. This Rivers State, the cost of living is too high. House rent alone, 1 bedroom flat is about 400,000 to 500,000. You go to the market, you cannot buy anything, and you are not doing anything. And one of the is over there say what. There are times you keep quiet. This is the time for him to keep quiet. Let one of the keep quiet. Let him as the governor. Let them do something. Things are hard here. It's not working.
All right. Thank you for calling. We're Nigerian for Port Harcourt. Where are we? Kelechi Lawrence says Sami Wanuske should mind the way insults and attacks Chibika Amechi is not the only local government area boss in River State. One day he will regret all his action. Time is coming. Well, how do they say it? In politics there are no friends, there are no enemies, only interests, you know. Solo Jamba Emimowa, Sami Wanuke's statement against the Minister of Transportation surprises me. When Amechi was governor of River State, he employed over 13,000 teachers. Sami Wanuke should mention one employment made by the present government. The 5,000 job Governor Wike promised. Did he employ any? Sami Wanuke should focus on his local government than coming on air to attack the Minister of Transportation. But they employed for River State University. Why are you all not referencing that one? I don't know what Mr. Wanuke thinks he's done as a local government area chairman that makes him stand in a position to question the person of Amechi. Laughable indeed. How does renovating a local government house affect the lives of people of his LGA? A truthful leader and someone who lives in River State, who lived in River State when Amechi governed the state, will know all this banter from Wike and his boys are just noise. As far as I'm concerned, Amechi has no comparison in the area of education, employment, development, security, basic amenities, etc. People should keep politics aside and face reality. Kaji sent that in. Wanuke should also point out the projects of Wike when he was Minister of Education. That would be a perfect comparison. Amechi is not his mate. He should mind the words he uses on Amechi. Augustine is calling from South Road. Good morning, Augustine.
Good morning.
Let's hear you.
Yeah. Let me comment on based on statement of Wanuke. I quite agree with Samuel Wanuke. I don't know this issue of 13,000 employment. Every day we don't hear something about 13,000. Amechi was the governor of Rivers State for good 8 years. A year to go, Amechi employed 13,000 teachers. Even they moved to leave, they were still given appointment letters in Rivers State. He employed people for 8 months, paid them for 2 months, and owed them for 6 months. I don't know what they are talking about. I don't know where this comparison is coming from. You were governor for 8 years. You could not employ people for good 4 years. After the 4 years, you acquire another 4 years. For past 2 years, 3 years, you could not employ people. A year to leave office, you recruited 13,000 teachers. Paid them for 3 months, refused to pay them for 6 months. And the governor, we can pay all those monies, all those salaries. And every day we talk about 13,000 teachers. We don't talk about the lecturers that relieved their job from the UAC. Governor, we can record them and pay them for over 2 years. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate for people like Lawrence Chuku to talk in this state.
All right. I'm not sure about the duration of when they were owed for, but Charles is calling from Mercyland. Charles, good morning.
Okay. Somewhere one of CK responding to the Minister of Transportation. People should remember that the Minister of Transportation falls under his local government. So when somebody from his local government is talking against or is politicking against his principal, it is of his own political interest to make a response. He's not responding to Amechi based on he wants to disrespect the person or the personality of Amechi or he has any personal issue. They are all politicking. People should not take it so personal. They are playing a political platform.
All right. Thank you. I support Amechi. Wike has not done any employment in River State. Samuel is not the only local government chairman in River State. Or does Samuel think that insulting Amechi will give him debt in 2023? We're watching. Humphrey Wadi send that in. Please tell Samuel to stop abusing the Minister of Transport. Let the Korea local government pay the contractors, their contractors, and one of them being owed. Okay, Chief Golden. Attack on political leaders does not make you a good politician, or even when you're trying to impress your masters. Cheesy. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Protest by Elele people against SIAT companies a welcome development. When you go to Eche, Isu, Okida, Egbu, Ozuzu, etc., you have no land to farm anymore because of the so-called SIAT. Without MOU, no place to farm, yet no benefit. This is too bad. The protest should continue. Ms. Uche can send that in. Bernard is Rumosi. Good morning, Bernard.
Yeah, good morning.
Let's talk.
Yeah, concerning the one of the talk against the Minister of Transportation. One of it so much right because for my own vision, since the Minister of Transport became a minister in Nigeria for 6 years plus now, there's no contracting, there's nothing to show in Rivers State that is what Minister of Transportation have attracted.
Hold on. Bernard.
Then they come and award the narrow gauge contract in Rivers State. So that people say you have attracted and development in Rivers State. The Minister of Transport was in the office for 8 years, only for 1 year to go. He had 13,000 teachers, which we can say not till now. He never paid them before he left office.
He didn't pay them at all. Okay, people are beginning to shift the goalpost, and that's fine. I mean, that's fine. You know, people choose what to remember, what to forget. But all of us are still in the. You understand? We're still in it together, and I like that part. There's a school coming to Ubimao. Do you forget that? Oh my, we have schools going to. We have River State University having satellite campuses, and we have a school that's supposed to be built in Ubima. They said we'll see it sometime in September 2021. We can't wait. Ben is in Ozwoba. Good morning, Ben.
Thank you. No, good morning.
Let's hear you.
Yeah. I only want to comment on the Kaduna State NSC saga. What is happening in Kaduna right now? If half of it happen in River State, my God, it will be blown all over the world. Not only in Nigeria, you will hear as if there is war in River State. River State has sacked all their workers. That is what it is. We shouldn't have to protect our own. Those who are calling today concerning Amechi, that Amechi employ 13,000 people, we should know as citizens, we are the problem of ourselves. There is no government that can create employment for the citizens. what government do is to create enablement environment that can attract investors and empower them by reducing their tax to give them ability and opportunity to run in the state so that they can employ and absorb their citizens. So we should work towards to have enablement environment. Have a calm and a peaceable environment that can contain more contractors, more companies. Just imagine the kind of job the guy is doing. Did you think there is no any local contractor who could do that? Yes, there is.
Okay.
They can compete with beggar in this state. But because of security, how much do you have to hire security?
But we don't have a security situation. Rivers is one of the safest states in the country. Ben, where do you live?
Sorry?
Rivers is one of the safest states in the country.
Sorry, I can barely hear you.
I said Rivers State is one of the safest states in Nigeria.
Well, if you say so, I take that away from you. Because if it was one of the safest states in Nigeria, I don't think we'll be having a curfew right now. It may not affect you. But those officers who have lost their life, I don't think they'll go to Silver City, Silver State.
Well. So the 13,000 teachers were employed in 2013. See, when you shift the goalpost, you're just embarrassing yourself, really. 2013, well, JJ says they were owed for only 2 months and not 100 months, as somebody else has claimed this morning. Ike is in Rukwaku. Good morning, Ike. Oh, Ike has left the building. We have many messages to read. Let me go to Twitter first. The struggle by Labour in Kaduna is in order, but NLC should show they're not all for work. They've shown they're not all for workers. There are states that have refused to pay minimum wage for years now. What has stopped them from fighting for those workers? Kenneth, they were here. Oh, they were here. Then that protest never took place. John Odu, I totally agree with Risak. Anyone who says they've not been paid must have had an error either in their names or account, because I also work as an ad hoc staff and I have been paid. Okay. Where are we? Sunny is in Bigelele. Sunny?
Hello?
Good morning.
I should go ahead.
Yes, please go ahead. You're right on radio now.
Okay, yeah. It's about the protest yesterday. I heard about the protest yesterday in the LLS.
Go on.
So what am I saying is that the protest was a good protest, and I really thank God it's a peaceful protest. See, we have been undermining with the host community about the 11 host community in that state, commonly known as Reason Farm Limited. You can see there is no any project that has been going on in our various communities, in part of the host community. Men, especially when you come to BJLL, I'm telling you, I don't know how to say it. It's so annoying, so worrying. You cannot even find out the electricity. Let me say one of the poles are donated from any electricity or the transformer or any road network. You cannot say anything or employment. None of all that is one of the staff there. None of all. Till then, since I was born, I have never seen anybody that came from any that is a free staff.
Right.
None of us. What we want that to do is just to go and fly this thing, the paddle. When you have a paddle to fly, after sliding the paddle, they will give you 600 naira in a day. Is this what you are going to do?
Daniel is in Igurita. I'll need to just stop here. But Daniel, let's hear you.
Yeah, no, good morning. Yes.
So you have many names. I don't know why you chose Daniel this morning. It just didn't work for me. On Twitter, Forum Freddy, Ishi as the Commissioner of Works from Ekure local government area. What did he bring to his people after a position was removed from an HM and ITK? So I went online in June. This is June 19, 2013. River State Governor Rotimi Amechi will today hand over appointment letters to the newly employed 13,000 teachers who successfully passed the teachers recruitment exercise in the state. Dame Lawrence Alice was the commissioner then for education, and she said, you've given much attention to the education sector, and stated that UNESCO would assist the government to undertake an assessment of the number of out-of-school children in the state. So the date by the Tide newspaper published 8 years ago, June 19, 2013. Amaechi was to issue the appointment letters to the teachers there on Facebook. My friends on Facebook, let's see. We've got 3 minutes to go. Or less. All right, on Facebook, let's see how many messages I can take here. Peter Efale, the Amaechi and Wike debate is a necessary distraction. We should dissipate more energy in calling on the incumbent governor to do better in the area of capital, human capital development. Trading blames will not bring about the desired change. Justice Tochiwala, Ishi has no respect to elders. Even the governor acknowledged that. Victor Wokokara, the ban of open grazing by southern governors is the best solution to end the senseless killings of farmers and defilement of sacred lands across southern communities. But let individuals or groups of individuals acquire land for establishment of cattle ranches, since it's a private livestock business. Now, Supogi Friday says some governors are wicked. Godwin Oyeche, good morning, Nigeria. For all these attacks on INEC offices in some states is an arrangement from some of our selfish politicians to destabilize the 2023 election. It's not good to play politics with bitterness. Can we take Bright? Bright, good morning.
Good morning, Anna. Please, Samuel Wanasike, he should concentrate on his work as chairman of Ikure local government and stop saying all these things that he's saying about Amaechi, because he cannot compare himself. Even his boss, Wike, knows that Amaechi did, far more than what he's saying now. In terms of project, in terms of human capacity development and all that. So he talks too much. He should just, concentrate on his work. He's not the only local government chairman in Rivers State. Thank you, Anna.
All right, thank you for calling. This is where we'll anchor the boat this morning. Thank you for joining the conversation. And, like someone said, the back and forth, where does it leave us? Are we in a better place than we were in 2013, 2014? Are we in a better place now in 2021? Well, the person that wears the shoes know where it pinches. So let me leave the pinch for the wearer of the shoes. My name is Ogbevire. 7 o'clock, the news and then sports. And afterwards, I will return after the news at 8 o'clock. We're Nigerian Football Hacker. Thank you for joining the conversation. Good morning.